what I have.
Me.
Oh, you can't reach it? Sorry.
Me.
ASOS.com, the online fashion store.
ASOS.com, the online fashion store. This presentation has been created by Judith, Alessia, Senol and Mojisola. About ASOS. Launched in 2000, its target consumers are aged between 16 and 34, and there are 25,000 products available at any one time. In 2009, ASOS had a market share of 5.13% and attracted 5.2 million visitors to its website. 3.3 million of these were shoppers. The ASOS timeline. ASOS.com was set up in 2000, and by 2001, ASOS Holdings plc were admitted to trade shares on the London Stock Exchange AIM. In the years to follow, ASOS launched its own brand for women, men, an outlet, a magazine, beauty products, ASOS Life, and a designer store. Since the beginning of 2010, ASOS has achieved the carbon neutral company status, launched ASOS Mobile and ASOS sites in American, German and French languages. The online market. In 2008, consumers spent £43.8 billion online in the UK. The average online UK shopper spent £1,502 in 2008. The online market is growing rapidly as the barriers of entry are low. ASOS annual report as at 31st of March 2010. As it can be seen from the table below, the group revenues were £223 million. That's a 35% increase. International sales also increased by 95% to £63 million. Key performance indicators. The average basket value was up 11% to £62.74 in the UK. It can also be seen from this graph that 43% of online visits came from overseas. The product cycle at ASOS. The product idea is inspired and designed. It is then introduced online and possibly in the magazine. If popular, the item will be made available in different colours. The progress of sales is closely monitored and possible price reductions may occur. Once the product has been sold out or gone into sale, it is then replaced with another product, possibly with similar features.
A competitive advantage can also be viewed as any activity that creates superior value above its rivals. A company wants the gap between perceived value and the cost product to be greater than the competition. Michael Porter defines this in 3 generic strategies, which are cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. ASOS achieves this by having high editorial standard of visual presentation of its website and product, as well as being easy to use. There is a selection of colors and sizes for each product and in very depth information. The potential customer has also the opportunity to view purchase on models on a catwalk to see if the quality and the standard meets before purchasing, as well as having been given other product recommendations that is suitable with the purchase. This is a very good strategy. Purchasing is secure and delivery is made easy and flexible. Good customer service, 1-hour email response to any query, and the weekly newsletter informs you of any special discounts they will offer on a daily basis. International delivery and free delivery on orders of a certain amount, and it's also known that ASOS have paid for their VAT increase, so prices will not change in 2011.
Rapid growth. At first sight, rapid growth might seem to be a positive occurrence. However, it can cause problems, and a firm that grows too quickly can run into difficulties, such as needing extra staff to process orders and having the must-have toys or gadgets in the coming times of like Christmas. Therefore, a business that fails to meet demand risks losing customers. It can take a long time to repair a damaged reputation. Even if the company has enough capital to finance a surge in demand, it may still face problems. It may run into logistical difficulties and simply lack the short-term capacity to fulfill orders.
Vertical integration is most often used to describe the move into activities that are extensions of the primary activity. It may acquire businesses that were previously suppliers or its customers. There are two forms, backward and forward integration. Forward is where the business takes over activities of the competitive arena in a downstream value chain, such as ASOS producing its own branded clothing and items. This would be seen as a strategic fit to a company if the production of a particular brand is high, creating a high demand as well as increasing business opportunities to get closer to its customers. Backward integration is mirrored opposite to that of the forward, where acquiring businesses of the competitive arena upstream, where the process gives much more control over the key inputs of the business, such as ASOS are starting to have their own brand of designers and is now showcasing their clothing lines at runways like the London Fashion Week. This aids the organization if it's both the capital and the human resources to execute this management. Horizontal integration is where the business moves into providing offers that complement its current offers. This can take place in many ways, but also through the acquisition of another competitor in the same category or the segmented market. i.e., ASOS offers a range of accessory lines shoes for males, females, and kids when you're shopping online, making it easier for the shopper to select the look they desire and put it together in the comfort of their own home. Political, economical, social, and technological analysis is a framework of macro-environmental factors used in the environmental scanning component of strategic management. Political factors are how and to what degree government intervenes in the economic, for example, in the rise of the VAT in January 2011 from 17.5% to 20%. Economic factors have major impacts on how business operates and make decisions. For example, the gross domestic product and exchange rate fluctuation. These rates can affect the cost of capital and therefore to what extent a business grows and expands. Technological aspects such as R&D activity, automation, technology incentives, and the rate of technological change and shifts can affect cost, quality, and lead to innovation. Social factors such as corporate social responsibility policy would function as a built-in, self-regulating mechanism whereby business would monitor and ensure it supports the law, ethical standards, and international norms. Consequently, business would embrace responsibility for the impact of its activities on the environment, consumers, employees, and communities. The key things which ASOS.com has done in order to achieve, manage, and success organic growth is by firstly offering a service to a niche market of consumers and increase its demand and value. ASOS tries to keep its website innovative by adding articles currently of interest to fashion-conscious shoppers. This content is refreshed every week to retain customers' attention. ASOS Style Blog is updated daily. This provides visitors to the website which features such as daily shop, catwalk trends, and the latest fashion and celebrity news, as well as including social networking sites such as Twitter and Facebook, so even your auntie in Russia will know where you got the party dress from. It is evident that internet is ASOS' primary growth tool, so their dedication in offering a pleasurable shopping experience by creating online convenience, choice, interesting styles, competitive prices, with a high level of customer service, such as prompt and reliable delivery, with the knowledge that customers will be coming back for more.
Conclusion. ASOS is still paving the way for online retailers thanks to their creativity and coordination. Their competitive advantage makes it hard for its competitors to compete on the same level, even though the barriers of entry to the online market are not very high. Rapid growth has been more of a benefit to ASOS than a disadvantage. However, ASOS do need to start paying dividends to their shareholders, so the share prices won't increase from share sales. ASOS recognises that some systems may need to be replaced in the future, for instance their delivery procedures, and they might possibly introduce a phone communication. ASOS's strategy is to continue growing and expanding in other markets and applying the same work ethic and principles to all its working environments in the future.
It's so wet out there and I'm so tired.
And so stupid. Why did not you shop online? Loser.
Inbred.
ASOS.com, the online fashion store.